All right, line in 7, Pasha Paroh. Thank you for tuning the replay. So, technical glitch, something, whatever, shit happens. Thank you for tuning in. So, the first part of the video, it's gonna basically have the same title. If you're catching this one first, let me go over where we're at. The first part of the video, it like stopped. It looked like it stopped. I wasn't sure, so I kept going just in case. Sometimes it keeps going. But basically, all we missed from the first video is we did miss some stuff, but I think you get the message. I will continue kind of the thought of where it was at the end. The poor, a sick body is going to respond to nutritional value being injected into it, kind of in the same fashion. I mean, when I say sick, I mean the whole body is just made out of the wrong chemistry, so to speak, right? When you start to inject the good into it, it's going to respond and react just like a totally healthy body reacting to the invasion of germs, bacteria, viruses that are bad for it, that'll harm it, what have you. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna kind of act the same way. It's like that statement I gave in one of the early videos, that positivity is viewed as negativity by negative people, the same way negativity is viewed as negative by positive people. That's what you got to know. So what I want to do to not try to replay something that was done off the top. You can't really recreate that. You know, it's funny. That's why I keep, most of the time I have notes on, I bounce around, but at least I have my notes. So this time I came in from the trip, little trip, and I just wanted to make sure I gave you something authentic, so I didn't do the whole let me create and structure it. I just kind of went off the top. So I'm not gonna try to reduplicate the little part that was missed, because it just wouldn't be authentic. What y'all got in the first video must have been exactly what you needed, because that's why I stopped. What I do want to give you now is just a card, because I know some people tune in just for the card. The card was the 8 of Cups, and it really was the perfect. Give me 1 second. As always, it really was the perfect card. I'll run back over the card because all the information is right here. So the 8 of Cups is the Lord of abandoned success. Okay, so when you look at when you are building your castle out of the wrong bricks, you're basically certifying an abandoned success. Because even if you look at this one here, it's cracked. It's that's why it was never pulled out the ground, etc. Not to say this one in particular. This one might have just been abandoned as to whatever cataclysm hit at the time, and then the cracks could have came later. But there's certain ones that you've seen in the ground where it cracked before, and the work site itself was totally abandoned, and that could be told by observation. It's more likely that happened. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. So your the poorer quality you build with, the greater you're increasing the opportunity for abandonment of your success, or abandonment is your success, abandoned success, because success means result. So apathy, general meaning is apathy, silent exit, exclusion, and separation. So see, the apathy comes into play because you're either so accustomed to dealing with these, let's say they're lightweight, let's say they're whatever they're low quality, you're so accustomed to that, using that brick, making those clay, that by the time you get some high quality ingredients put into it, it's heavy, it's too much for you to carry, it's deep, it's heavy, and you're used to this light stuff that's gonna topple over when the wind blows. So basically now you're being introduced to your apathy in relation to some deeper stuff, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta overcome that. Check out the Life Vibe series on apathy. that we did before. So silent exit, the people that are feeling apathy, they're either going to exit silently or they're going to wish you would exit silently because you're fucking destroying them, right? And in the same way that those people that don't want to step up on this on the greater vision, stand on the chair, go to the mountaintop, they're gonna want you're gonna the other people, the other view, the ones on the chair are gonna want you guys or those people to silently exit because maybe this just ain't for you. You know what I mean? Cartoons come on every day. Certain people don't tune into them. But why you gotta tune into the stuff that maybe is above? You know what I'm saying? Like above where you feel comfortable at. Then just know that it's above. It ain't your thing. Like you ain't gotta tune into it. But thank you for tuning into this replay, this replay. So that's where we're at with that, right? So let me get back here so you can see the card clear. All right, it's the eight of cups. So silent exit, exclusion, and separation. And exclusion and separation comes into play because what we know is the castle is related to getting cut off. You cut off from something because you done fortified your village, all right, your body, so you done cut off. You cut off. So exclusion and separation makes sense. Makes absolute sense. So events is inaction, abandonment of everything to fate. Okay? So there's listen, there's action in every satisfaction. There is ACTION in every satisfaction. So you're gonna need to overcome the inaction, which is gonna be based off, determined by your apathy. See what I'm saying? So if not, you're gonna abandon everything because your build quality is off. You know what I'm saying? When that time comes. So in business, you got redundancy followed by dishonesty, retirement, transition from work with good conditions to bad ones, income decrease, renouncing your own business, basically. Okay? So if you're dishonest with yourself about the field which you get your clay to build your castle from, then you have an opportunity to believe or trust the person that comes to you and tells you a better field where better quality clay with better ingredients for building. And if you're dishonest about to yourself about the possibility of that existence, then you may never know, and you may continue to use poor products to create your product. Fortify your village, strengthen it, okay? Dishonesty, retirement. So sad means satisfied. So the people that are sad or that you're making sad, or say you make them sad or whatever, they're dissatisfied. They're content. They're in bliss. Leave them there. You know, like just there was a part on here where I was talking about the drowning victim, right? When I was a Boy Scout, I learned was trained in life saving at like 11 or 12. They teach you when you swim it out to the victim that's drowning, in the middle of drowning, get close enough that they can't reach you and then stop. And give instructions. And if they don't follow your instructions, you're actually supposed to let them drown. So get close enough, like this picture. Maybe you're coming down and they just looking at you standing on the chair. They don't know that you've already been up to the mountaintop and you're just standing on a chair now to talk to him, you came down close enough to him, or maybe you in the submarine and you came up close enough to the shallows to put your scope up, so they don't know how deep you really get. They think that's what they, oh, you think you're a philosopher. They don't know how deep you really get. They just know where they see you at. So let them be satisfied. Transition from work with good conditions to work with bad ones. Because if they don't want to know what's coming and they continue to use the low quality product, then their castle will crumble Three Little Pigs style. Three Little Pigs. So income decrease, renouncing your own business, it's gonna get too hard for you, and the apathy is gonna set in and they're gonna quit. So relationships are one of the partners drowning deep into oneself without a breakup. So like if you look here, right, you see he's diving deep into himself, he or she. You know what I mean? And that's the only way you can come together, because the person that already has the foresight is trying to tell you, but if you don't believe them, if you never look into yourself, you can continue to be a thorn or a waste of time, and we ain't got time for that. So dive deep into yourself without a breakup. Then you got the absence of feelings, lives own life, and that's probably where I was talking about the life saving. You gotta have the absence of that emotional appeal. If they ain't gonna listen to you, then you gotta let them drown, because otherwise, in their state of panic, they gonna drown you all. They gonna drown both of you. So if you try to build a castle with them on site, you already know that castle's gonna fall because of what it's being built out of, or you already know that because of what is being built out of, that castle's not prepared to stand. Then you have the obligation to at least let them know that there's a better way, or a better set of ingredients to utilize, and then the rest is on them. It's determined by how they control their gates. What you let out for them, are they gonna let in? That's on them. You see what I'm saying? But you swim close enough to them, give instructions, and if they don't follow your instructions, then you are to let them drown. So practically there is no partner in the family abandonment in the hard situation. The drowning is the hard situation. That body, you're gonna have to let drown. It's gonna feel abandoned, but it's all gonna be because of their actions, because of what they want. All right, so deep depression is the health, unwillingness to live. There you go. See, you get over apathy with willingness. So go check out the Life Vibes on willingness and study that. So unwillingness to live, suicide, attempt to suicide sometimes denote the death, and the psychological characteristics of this person is in deep depression, right? Excluded from life. So we already know about the cutoff part, but this didn't come to me the first time, so maybe this is why it's always the perfect day. But deep depression, right? That doesn't. When we went over the part about the pressure, you know what I'm saying? That's the pressure forms a depression. You see? And when that pressure's coming down and it's pushing that person into their depression, it's all because of what we went over in the beginning. Check it out. Check out the first part of the video. So Advice is try to spend time on your own. See, he's out there by himself, looking in the self, going deep inside himself to get right. Know thyself. The warning is you don't want the situation to get better. See, when somebody came to you with the conversation, it was too much work for you. You didn't want the situation to get better. You wanted to stay the same. You wanted to keep laughing because you didn't realize that the laughter hurt your belly, start hurting, and your body releases a chemical that numbs all the pain in your body. So you wonder why you like laughing. It's because it's a fucking pain pill. So instead of correcting what's causing you the pain in your life, you go find a way to laugh so you don't feel it at that moment. That's just retarded. So, time of voluntary isolation from the happenings. Now I'm not saying don't laugh, I'm saying fix the shit that's causing you the pain so your laughter is for some other reasons other than you're addicted to trying to numb the own pain in your life. Time of voluntary isolation from the happenings. Why? That's the result of Eight of Cups, and it's because when you build your castle, you are cut off. I'm Pasha Paroh. It's YNet7. Thank you for tuning. The replay. This is the card. Go back on the page or the channel and check the video before. It's gonna have a very similar name. That's the body of the video right before the card pull. Thank you for tuning in the replay. Pasha Paroh, YNet7. Enjoy.